The pelvis is everything. This is something that Mama likes to say when she teaches asana classes, and it's also the name of a live event on August 2nd and 6th. It's a two-part event, two parts, that we're doing with Yoga Campus, which is a wonderful studio in London. So the link will be below. Please like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can find the link for the event, The Pelvis is Everything, below, or you can go to lizzie.yoga, my website, and look at the live events. So I want to talk today about what that means. What are we talking about when we say the pelvis is everything? I have 4 points to share. So just first of all, physically, the pelvis is the location of life, fertility, absorption, elimination, and immunity. There's a lot going on in the container of the pelvis. All of reproduction, all of the digestion that's happening there, elimination, a lot of stuff, you know, the in and the out, it's happening there. It's a very powerful place in the body. So number 2, intuition lives there. First chakra, second chakra. And especially in turbulent times like we're living through right now, I know that I need to get quiet and tap into my intuition, making tough decisions about how to move forward in this uncharted territory. I need to listen. I know I've been in contact with some studio owners. I know some people are closing their yoga studios. People's lives and income have been radically reshuffled, upended, canceled. So what next? How do we move forward with grace? How do I move forward with grace? For me, I just had twins. I have 9-month-old twin babies. How do I move forward into this next phase of motherhood, working motherhood, combining my work and my family and some sense of self-care and joy? How do I cultivate all of those aspects with grace? So intuition lives in the pelvis. That's the location. And therefore, it's an incredibly important area to think about and focus on in our asana practice. Point number 3, the pelvis is sort of the center of the body that connects between the legs, because of the hip joints, the legs that move down towards the earth, that ground us, that apana, female energy, and then everything that lives above the diaphragm, that is the energy that moves up and out, the prana, the life force. So the pelvis is this crossroads in the body. And because of these huge joints, the hip joints, which are so important, as we will discuss in our live event, The Pelvis is Everything, the hip joints are so important in movements like twists, which is one way Mom refocuses our understanding of the pelvis in asana. So twists for her, as she teaches it, as we practice it, do not come from the spine, but instead they come from the hip joints, which live in the pelvis. So that's my point number 4. The pelvis is everything is a way of reframing where our focus is in asana practice. So when we get on the mat, where is our attention? Are we moving from our arms and legs? Are we thinking about functional movements and building muscle and strength and balance? Or are we moving to somewhere deeper, more profound? Are we moving into the pelvis as literally the center of our movements on the mat, the center, finding the pelvis in every pose? So in this live event, that's 2 parts, it's August 2nd and August 6th, we're going to be examining asana through the lens of the pelvis. And the format, each event is 2 hours. You join them together, you enroll in both at one time. You can, of course, listen to the recording afterward. And if you can't join us live, but the format of each event is the same, 2 hours. The first 45 minutes, Mama will be lecturing, talking about anatomy, movement, the poses, some energetics of the pelvis. And then there'll be a space for Q&A, questions and answers from those of you that are with us live. Then we'll take a short break to get ourselves collected. And the last hour will be on the mat. I will be demonstrating the poses right here in this very space. And Mom will be teaching them. And we'll move through a series, standing poses, back bends, forward bends. We'll move through twists, a bunch of poses, and look at each of them from the perspective of the pelvis. So, link below. I hope you'll join us. Big namaste. Talk soon.